There. You're you're on the other side. Well, it won't take this thing long to catch up over there. It really won't.
Attention to the map! Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid square.
Head toward where the C point is.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone.
That's like our best bet.
Attention to the map. I refuse.
BT5 is fast once you get it upgraded, huh? Gets up and goes. Alright. Yeah, the T-35 is the slowest variant that we have, right? That's a premium one. The T-26 is slow, but that's really its only weak point early game. Is how slow it is. There it is. The BT-5 is good because you can outrun most turret turn rates early on, so that's a huge use. Alright. I'm taking a bit of a risky approach here out in the open. Deserts and winter maps are hard because you get sniped from. So across the map, someone knows what they're doing. There's a bunch of guys up over that way. They're not the best maps. I prefer maps with foliage, right? And a bit of roving cover, so forest maps are better because you can actually hide in them with guys. To an extent. And there are always going to be players who know where to be and where to shoot. This guy over here, I understand, I think. No. There's just always going to be those guys who are good at the game. I have come to accept that personally. Yeah, I knew you were there, bud. Didn't expect you to have that clear reload, though. I should have. I should have expected that, given what VR this is. And how quick reloads are. Alright. I should have expected that.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
But I didn't. Well. Yeah, the only real weakness of the T-35 is that it's slow. You know what I mean? Really slow.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
They're up there in force right now. They really stormed the sea, didn't they? Got someone in those rocks. A well-placed bomb right there. Nice. Yeah, I will warn you. At higher battle ratings, getting a kill is a few and far between thing unless you really know the game inside and out, right? You just hit me. Where that came from. It's knowing where to hit, right? In realistic, you actually have to take out the crew or explode the ammunition. Knowing where to hit is a big thing. Alright? Yeah, every vehicle is different. Someone downrange, I can't worry exactly. I know it's the same guy though. Wait, see him. I know.
Attention to the map.
That comes out, yeah. Not fair on the best here, like you're getting fire. That guy is actually really knows where to hit. Yeah, the only way is to kill a tank, technically, or to blow up its ammunition, set it on fire, and let it cook off. Or to reduce its crew to 1, which renders it unusable. Because one person can't run the whole tank. Right?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So that's the trick. That's technically how it works in arcade too. The armor, pin, and explosive are key values when it comes to dealing damage. Or spalling from a non-explosive round. Alright? There are kind of key values. I'm right now in a little peppering machine. Surprisingly, I've had some luck with before. Not much, but I have done things I shouldn't have been able to do. Alright? So, it is possible. So I'm highlighting the guys ahead of us with artillery. On this side of it. I'm not exactly where though. Spot them. I know they're up there somewhere. Got some? Oh. Planes are a little bit harder to do. This thing, however, has automatic cannon machine guns, so it's a little bit better suited to that. Surprisingly. So not much. Where they went. A little bit worrying here. Alright. They're also spawn cameos, that's great. See where they're showing up on our darn radar back this way. Nice try, bud. There's someone out in the field behind me. I don't know if we can save them. Or not. I know he's there though. I tried warning him about that guy. Lucky bounce on him. Where was he? Oh, I see you down there, bud. Automatics can be dangerous. This thing is not normally that efficient. Alright. Normally nowhere near that efficient. Unless that was an anti-air or something, I don't know. Alright. The downside is this thing has a 52 round automatic, but it has a long reload between belts. Which is kind of annoying. But if you get the right target, you can actually level them with this PR. Much higher though, and armor becomes an issue. Alright. It is like the bare minimum it needs to kill things. And I mean the bare minimum amount of penetration, so used to be a bit more.
Roger that. Confirming fire.
The rest of the team die, or are they in the air? Not sure. I think most of us are in the darn air. So you feel it's on the ground, okay. Didn't make any other captures here.
Attention to the map.
Got it unlocked. Ground, so replace the radio T26 with that one. Or the premium one. Because the reserves don't cost you anything when they go off, right? So if you want to make money, run the BT5, the T26, the regular one, and the BT7, just because those two are fast compared to T26.
The enemy is winning.
Over there. And recap on this for the third time. Recap on this point for the third time now.
Allied forces
I
have
definitely
captured
hear
a
something
zone.
rolling around here.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Hmm? You gotta get the filters, engine, and transmission upgrade. That increases your speed. So you just gotta play the vehicle to get the modifications. Alright? Those three in particular affect your speed and acceleration. So that's how that works. Just like you unlock other rounds, tracks, which makes your tracks upgrade and get better traction. You can get some other upgrades and stuff. Hold on there, old guy. Again. I'm surprised I'm doing this well, but now I need to force a reload, so. May not go that well, we'll see. I'm actually doing rather good with the T60. This is surprising. It usually doesn't survive this well. You know? It usually does not do this much at all. But I've gotten 2 kills in, like, what, 4 taps now? That's so surprising, this tiny thing. I think it's partly because I have the desert camo for it, which really helps. You know? Blend in this environment a lot. But yeah, the modifications to a vehicle affect stuff like that. The first ones you want still are parts in the FPF, which allow you to repair and extinguish fires, right? They only have 2 fire putouts. Okay? Those are the first 2 modifications you always want.
Roger that.
And then as you go down, you get down to the filters, engine, and transmission, which boost your speed. Things like elevation, horizontal drive, and that speed up your turret and its incline. And adjustment of fire improves accuracy, consistency, so...